shocking.
New language.
Today you're in the cave. Yeah, we need to wake them up a bit at home. Yesterday afternoon there was already from Canada. It's 4 o'clock. Where is the second talk? They look at the schedule and then it should be there half an hour later at least, online. Jimmy cannot wait in the living room of his father. Life is hard, Jimmy.
Where do you upload the talks?
Huh?
Where do you upload them?
On Google Drive. Or
And then an email with a link? Or?
they have a link already.
Ah, okay, it's the same drive. Okay.
You know, I'm lazy, come on. I make one link for 1 year.
Okay.
But still they write, can you send me the link? And I'm like, you already have the link, baby. Main folder.
No, see, first you need to have the link to
One
start
link.
with. One
They all have the link.
Right.
But still they are right. Where is the link? They're all social parties. Links. Left. They're left at home alone, waiting for the MP machine pistol.
Where's my car?
My Gutsi. Please shoot me. Where's my Gutsi? Gutsi. Tja, that's why if you don't have an organization, there is no Muji TV or Spirit TV or Osho TV or Osho Times or... So, do it yourself. My motto of life. Don't wait for anyone. Do it yourself. Be what you are in spite of any help from outside. Yeah.
Less risk of interpretation from other people.
Without.
Yeah.
They're interpreting you.
Well, it's less risk that happens like that.
It still happens, but you limit it. You limit it a bit. But you don't have to. It's always good when people don't know how you are. You always change, and then they give up defining you. But that technique doesn't work. Then they say he's unpredictable. Unpredictable guy.
Another batch.
Yeah. Just give another label on something.
Exactly.
So I better be on time and go on time. And then I better be predictable, and that's even more unpredictable. Then they trust you.
And then.
And then yeah. Oh.
next.
Already vomit today?
Vomit a day.
One vomit a day keeps the stomach
Okay.
clean. It's purifying the stomach. Vomit as much as you can. Vomit habe ich das verdient. Vomida. Yeah, so who is ready for action? No one, I know. Okay.
We have very few people.
Huh?
Very few.
Fewer people.
Fewer.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Every day should be some go, and then Thursday I come alone. I like people gone.
Can you imagine?
Finally Karl will be gone. But until then, they drop and drop and drop. Now when you get in that age, many more people drop and drop and drop. It's like it's a big dropping happens. Yeah, when you're 20 or 25, it's rare that some friend die or something, but at the age,
When you mentioned, as we get older, more people drop.
yeah,
That started happening with friends of mine now, and it's a wake-up call to
yeah, one get closer.
mortality. And that brings me to looking at the choices that I make in my life. And then so much of what you've been talking about the last 2 days, where my attention goes. And some of my attention goes to the spiritual journey.
Yeah,
And so many things you've said about the journey. and then questioning, have I done enough? Am I trying enough? Why don't I make more effort? So there's all those thoughts.
the time becomes more precious.
Yeah. And then the other place my attention goes to, it'd be lovely to have a partner in my life.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, then I start judging that, and I say, if my attention is in finding a partner,
Yeah.
then my attention
Some
is
comfort
not,
with the partner.
then my attention is not on the
Sure.
inner journey.
You go astray again.
Yeah, I've gone astray.
Not straight, astray.
Yes, astray. So that's what's been coming up for me, both with what you've said in the last
Yeah,
few
yeah,
days and with mortality. That
Yeah, Yama is knocking on the door. The god of death knocking, showing you, come on. There's not so much time left for you to be what you are. Yeah, it's always like judgment day. What have I done? Have I done enough? What should I do next? And is there still time for me and to have enough? Yeah, that's why you find old people in the church more, sitting there and
what am I doing here? I should be
yeah. This is a church here.
Okay.
It's a Quaker meeting place. It's like a religion, like a community of. So this is mainly used for silent meditation and things, and so this is now talking meditation.
Then also a few things you mentioned about relationship, about, if you love somebody and you would like them not to suffer, then run away, go the other way.
That's what really, if you really think about it,
Yeah.
you cannot even bear yourself, but so you want to that someone else bears you. So if you really love him, bye-bye.
And then, your comment, your joke about dum-dum-da-dum.
Yeah.
And then the next day you say, and if you meet anybody that you like, then marry them right away.
Yeah,
So,
that's when it's sooner over. Yeah, if you cannot avoid it anyway, you should just go on, and then that it's earlier to forget it again. So you try it and you fail earlier. It's like you're failing instantly by trying to be one with someone, to melt with someone and being that oneness and thing. And you see, it's so much work and thing, and it's really hard work to be one with someone. Even to be one with yourself is impossible. So you want to be one with yourself. It's you're working so hard and every way esoteric and spiritual, and you always fail, but then you think there's a soulmate you can be one with, your next partner or something.
Yes, it's almost like if I can't be one with myself and I'm not at peace with myself, then I want somehow the idea that if I can't be alone with myself, then I'll be with somebody else so that I'm not alone with myself.
No, it's lonesome. Not to be lonesome. Aloneness is fine.
Yeah.
Aloneness means aloneness. There is no one lonesome. But the moment you want to be with someone, you're lonesome. Even with someone, you're always lonesome. Aloneness means there is no need for any company. Being independent as you are. This is aloneness, but there is no one who can be in aloneness. It's just to be that. But when you are with someone or with yourself or with a separation reality, then you are lonesome. You're always looking for. Then you think oneness can heal it, like giving you comfort or whatever. But you're failing, you know that. Everyone tries it so many times and it's always failing. For a temporary time, maybe honeymoon, it works. Then it's over again. But you're American, huh? No, Canadian. No, it's very close. No, it's like honeymoon. They made honeymoon because in the motels they have these honey yellow curtains. So for 1 week or 2 weeks they don't open the curtain for honeymoon. That's why it's called honeymoon. I always thought, why it's called honeymoon? Because the curtains are yellow and they don't open the curtains. They don't see the light for 2 weeks or 1 week after wedding.
Golden light.
Golden light. You have an orgastic golden light. That's something else. No. Yeah, but everyone tries all the time. The tendency is permanently there to maybe find someone who can bear you. But for a while, okay, but sooner or later there will be, you have to work on it. Then the work starts. When all you achieved is melting away. Maybe for some it works, who knows? But I think 99% it doesn't work. It's just an arrangement. Maybe without each other it would be worse than with each other. It's like a 51% is better than 49 or something. But it's never 100. Maybe it's just less discomfort being together than being alone, lonesome. So always like balancing, trying. That's a personal, whatever, intention all the time. Having harmony around, being in peace and whatever. And it works for a while, but you cannot control it at all. It's always very fragile, everything. Very, very fragile. So all achievements are fragile. Even the peace you can create in a relationship, in a family or anything, is fragile. Just one little wrong view or something, and jealousy happens, or this one, or what is he doing, and then you feel betrayed, and someone goes astray, and you, whoa. So many possibilities of family feud. Fighting again for... And you always have to behave, that's the main thing. Wow. Relationship means behaving, to be loved. Being afraid that one thing can destroy the good relationship. That's why I like bad relationships. You don't have to work on them. They're bad anyway. Good, you're not afraid to lose the bad, but you're always afraid to lose the good. So for me it's all bad. Everything is bad. The whole life is bad. Bad. That's why I'm living here in bad Pyrmont. It's another technique, but it may not work. Yeah, so, but I think the death, that mortality you face is a good teacher. That you really maybe give attention to something else than this fleeting shadow world of immortality, of changes and stuff. It's always the way, like you turn away from the shadow and maybe give attention to that what is not mortal, to that unborn inside. But you, yeah, it may or may not then get established into that. But it's maybe it's the only reason you are here, to give attention to your nature and living your life as nothing ever happened, like in peace, in that peace of nothing ever happened. So not like depending on fleeting shadows of experiences of me and you and all that relationship thing. That's why I always, whoever comes to me is a leftover. They all tried relationships, that tried gurus and techniques and things, and in a way they just failed. So I'm meeting only failures. I like failures. Because what you are always fails to know itself. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't need to know itself, but it tries, and that's the trap. But the failing is wonderful. Absolute failing to know oneself. And that means by not knowing yourself, you don't even know what you are and what you are not. There's no definer left of what he is and what he is not. Now the problem is you found yourself as a body, as one who is born. Finding is a problem, not knowing. Now you think I have to find myself. Even that is part of I found myself as a body. Now I want to find my real nature or something. So how to lose that idea that you're the body? You fail again. The identification is so strong. You try very hard by meditation, by everything, to get rid of the identification with body or anything. Then you try to be awareness, you try to be consciousness, spirit or something, then you identify with something else. You always switch from one identification to the other. But there's always one I too many who can identify with something. This I is a phantom I. This phantom I always needs identification with something. With body, spirit, awareness, being prior, needs some whatever, where he can exist. So, that is his nature, you cannot blame it even. That's why I said you cannot blame that I phantom, because it needs to confirm itself in some whatever state. It needs identification. Without identification it cannot exist. So it's a survival system of the I, the me. So how to outroot that I, this root problem? The root of all problems, that there is one who could have a problem. How to get rid of them? This guy, huh? This me, which always creates misery. Me, misery. So you try every possible way to get rid of it, and you always fail. Because only the I needs to get rid of the I. Because what you are never needs anything to go. That's the main problem. Your nature doesn't need anything to go. It doesn't know even the I. So only the I, the mind needs to, it's minding the my, and the I wants to get rid of the my. It always says, me without a me would be better off. I would be better off without me. Ooh. Preference. If I would not exist, I would be better off. So try not to exist. You fail again. Until you are Rod Stewart. I'm failing. Da, 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 da. See. You failed everywhere. But it was all so promising, all the books and all the teachers and all the techniques, they're so promising. But the word is nice, they're pro-missing. It's pro-missing. It's not pro-finding, it's pro-missing. Being missed in action. So you were when I saw you first, you were very pro-missing. Strange, huh? Yeah, but age is no problem. Young and stupid is as good as old and stupid. One cannot get rid of stupidity. It's dumb to exist, but trying not to exist is even dumber. Dumb, dumber, dumbest. It can only get worse. Well, maybe not. It's always worse to be. But you made things, you went to people before or taken it?
Yeah. Not to your talks also.
In Tiro? I know this guy, but I didn't know, I could not place you.
I think somewhere else too, but I'm trying to remember where. I think one talk in Moscow.
Moscow? Ah, maybe. Yeah,
I was there at this. I was downstairs in Caesar's talks.
Ah.
You were upstairs. So I think one afternoon I went to your talk.
Caesar with few hundred people.
500 and you upstairs with 50.
50. Yeah. But the main thing is Caesar's was free
Yes.
Oh, you charge.
and I charged. So that makes a difference. Free is always, let's see, let's go. It's free. And then there was, upstairs you had to pay 25 euros or something. I cannot remember, it's a ruble. No, I like to take money because then there's like a little border. Only when you have to come, you come. Not because it's just nothing else to do. So you make it a bit more harder to, only when the longing is strong enough, then you pay. Like in Tiro, they're all, what to do today? Oh, this morning there's this talk, this afternoon there's satsang on that roof, and then we go there. Let's see what happens next. Just circus.
Go around.
Yeah, the circus is on, let's see what the next clown is doing. Circus Tiro. And it gets worse and worse now. And I always try to stop, but then when I'm there, I have to do it again. No, it's yeah, but what else to do? You sit there and talk. So then you are already an old bunny.
Getting older.
As they call in Germany, an old bunny who is experienced of sitting. It's not a playboy bunny. It just means an experienced seeker. Or if you
Rabbit.
bunny is nicer. Rabbit. That's rapidly. Rapid. Put it into a.
I don't know if you remember, but my daughter was with me at the time. She
Yeah?
was 12. She was sitting at the back against the wall reading a book.
Yeah.
And partway through one of the talks, because we went to many days, you said just what you said the other day with the dog. You said, well, at least there's one here who understands what I'm saying. And you looked at the dog. But this time you looked over at my daughter, and she looked up from her book and she said, oh yeah, I get it.
The one who is not interested anymore. Yeah, one sometimes doesn't know why one says something, and then it shows why. It's sometimes strange. You don't have to know why, it just then, that's why. Okay. Tiro.
Yeah, so that would be 22 years ago.
Whoa. Yeah, that's, I think 2000 or something I started on the roof upstairs, or on Argenis.
I don't remember that
No.
detail.
I think it was before Mochi kicked me out of my old place. So I have a little personal vendetta with him. Twice he kicked me out of a place I was meant to. 2 years I went to this Ragini's rooftop, and then I came back from Germany and someone said, oh, now Mochi took over. I said, what? one is not doing that in a way. He knew he was just taking over a place where people know there is something going on. Okay, they had to go somewhere else. And then the next year we had a guest house, already paid money and thing, and then they paid more, so they took that. Giricha arranged that whole thing. So again, since then I'm not so friendly with Mochi.
You got your vendetta, he's burnt out, you're not.
Yeah.
Kollegenschweine. They call it Kollegschweins in Germany.
I need the money.
Translations or something.
Normally one is not doing that, one is just leaving everyone. But since then I have to hit him sometimes. And he is stealing from parroting or doing something and fucking it up. Crazy. He always...
I missed what you said, he's stealing from?
Yeah, from what I said, maybe he listens or anything. And then someone sends me videos where he says, be what you cannot not be. Okay. He knows where it comes from. And then consciously. Fuck. He really thinks he brings it a step further or something, but he fucks it up totally. He makes it instantly personal again. What the fuck? Oh, so sometimes I like to be angry about him.
Ooh, we look forward to the lawsuit.
People can parrot, they can copy. Everyone has the right to copy everything, no problem. But fucking it up? The what? But conscious? No, they don't have to be consciously about it. They can do it anyway.
But with awareness.
Not even that. They don't have to say from who that comes, whatever. They just repeat it. I give a shit about it. But fucking it up like that, that's too much. No, it's okay. Now he is tired, so it worked out. It's worked out. Another burnout. No, if you're so ambitious, have an ashram and so many people and beautiful words, sooner or later there will be burnout. Because it's too much work. You need too much energy to keep that level like. He needs always a high level to keep this in that high level. That's why I'm always low and high. Hunting low and high, not only... No, it's maybe not enough fun behind. I don't know. Everyone burns out sooner or later. I'm afraid I have to talk 25 years more. I'm waiting for my burnout. I hope so.
We don't.
Sooner.
Start an organization, then you could retire.
Yeah. I have to create an organization that will make me tired. Then you have to worry about your organization, that they have enough to do and that they have enough money for the organization and the ashram. Then you have to work your ass off for your organization, not only for your organs inside, your outside organs. Organization. Yeah, so Ramana, Linda of Ramana. happy nappy. He always hangs behind me into big thing and everything. No, I didn't hang him there. I make joke about him. Happy nappy behind me. Look, my pimp. Because they all have these pimps hanging around. Papaji, Ramana, someone else is like pimps. And they're walking the line, the lineage. In Germany, walking the line being a prostitute. Needing some pimp behind. Crazy, huh? He told me to do it. Wow. Good pimp. He holds on to me. He gives me power from behind. And Christ hanging there. The Christ consciousness is behind me. Listen to it. This is God talking. I have so much fun when people send me these videos or something. They think they want, look, Gucci, 1,500 people. They think I'm getting jealous or something. No, I have so much fun. Him on the throne and his blanket, really like Lord of the Rings. It's a comic strip in a way. I like it. What a comedy, the whole spiritual world. Huh? It's not different than anything else, of Hollywood or something. It's just a different Hollywood. It's a Hollywood way. Every way is a Hollywood way. What could I? Why would I? Why should I? Would. Hollywood. The Hollywood. If I could, I would. Would. Yeah, something else from we are getting older. Lucky. Not many get to that age, so we should be. Can be. Enough is enough sometimes. In German we say it needs balls to age old or grow old.
Bello.
Have a ball or two or what? Ballistic. Yeah, something else from the holy age. That what has time. And then everyone wants to be that what has no time. Time.
But it's always this schizophrenia. You want to be something which is not time, and you love to have time.
Yeah. No, you're afraid that there's not enough time, but you don't want to have no time. You want to be in no time, but you're afraid that you have not enough time. Huh?
I'm afraid that I don't have enough time.
Yeah, but we talked about aging.
Yeah.
You don't take it personal again. I didn't talk about it. No, I'm sorry. It's like when you age and then maybe you still think you have to do something more, you have not done enough, and then how much time is left or something. Then you become under pressure, but actually you want no time, like formless, it's enough. But you're afraid that there's not enough time for being enough. Yeah, you are here that I told yesterday, I'm here to make more knots in your brain than you can ever imagine to have. Have knots. Be a knot. How many times people want to unknot the heart knot? The famous heart knot. If you open your heart knot, if you unknot your heart knot, then you have an open heart, and then you are one with everything. Real Buddhist. Made me one with everything. And then when you age, you think, oh, how many times do I have to unknot my knot? Very strong knot. The love for myself. That's called the heart knot. That your self-love, this egocentric, self-centered me, the heart knot. You think it's blocking you. How to unblock me. Open myself to everything. The idea that you have to be open. Yeah. There are as many ideas as failures you can have. Always failing. But then you never, there's never any shortage of ideas how it should be. You always have another idea, a concept, what would be better, huh? If this or this. Always inner work, outer work, inner work. Keeps you busy. On a shalaba. Huh? Making honey, making that, making something. Honey. So, Russia. And Ukraine and Russia in one line. Embracing each other. Who cares about nationality when you're here? Only when I'm back in, if I would be in Kiev now, then they would shoot the Russians, but here not. What a crazy thing, no? All about money. More. Resources, all fighting about resources in Kiev. Oh God. The greed of humanity is unlimited. Every nation is greedy and wants that what the other nation has. Never enough. Russia, the biggest country on earth, has not enough land. Fantastic, eh?
And the land it has is rotting.
It's rotting.
It's rotting. It's completely
It's melting.
neglected, doing nothing.
Melting. So,
Getting poison.
Tja. Idea. Not like Switzerland. Yeah, the idea that one day will be peace on earth is quite strong. No? Never was, never happened. Only in Canada. An example of French and English could live together. But still departed. It's always like the language barrier is quite strong. When you're in Vancouver or somewhere, totally American, English, or Calgary, there's more like Texans than in Texas. The oil business there. Wow. Or in Vagina. Wow. No? I talked in all of them and I had a big tour. I had to go to all the places. What to do? So sometimes I get tempted to go back to the States or to Canada and just to see how it is now with Trumpation or something. How they are divided now inside the country and how far the war goes on. When will it really start between all of that? It's interesting. But something keeps me away.
It would be a civil war, I think, probably not.
It's already a war between the homeless and the have-nots.
Yeah.
Wow, everywhere. So much about the world. So the world cannot deliver anything. I like it. Consciousness is always failing to balance the world, trying to create harmony in the world, peace, always missing, always failing. Even between families, no peace. Even inside everyone, no peace. Nanda, huh? Is there peace in you?
Difficult question.
What?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but that's peace.
Okay.
The body doesn't know war, the
Yeah.
body doesn't know peace, the body doesn't know health or sickness.
Yeah.
That is what you are. Your dumb knows more than your
Yeah.
brain. It's just the dumb doesn't know to be a dumb.
No.
It's dumb without being dumb.
Yeah.
So the body is knowledge. Because there is no one who knows. The body doesn't
Yeah.
know to be a body.
Yeah.
So is that what you are, your nature.
Yeah.
But there is this bullshitter up there who
Yeah.
thinks he owns a body or something. But the body already is perfectly knowledge.
Yeah.
Energy itself, transforming every day, doing its job without complaining, doesn't know health or sickness, has no age. Ask your body, how old are you? Silence.
Yeah.
Never answers. Only when someone looks in the mirror. Oh, or something is not working. My machine is not working perfectly. Complaining. Why me? Why do I have this body and not the other one? The ownership bullshit, huh? So body is fine. Especially at night, when you are gone. And then every morning the body gets a shock. Oh, he's awake again. Fuck. I have to do what he wants again, or he thinks what he wants, and now coffee, now he eats again organic. Fuck, I want meat. But he just read in a book what is good for him, but not for me. The same, like, does a body has a moral or ethic or anything? Does the body know what is beautiful and what is ugly or anything? No idea. It's just reacting, but without it doesn't need to justify why it's reacting. It's like the man's, penis is erecting or not. The penis doesn't mind not to erect. It erects when it erects, but not because it needs to. Only when the blood comes from there. Unpredictable. But then there is someone who thinks he's impotent when it doesn't work. Then he's blaming then he wants to make enlargement even sometimes. Always unhappy. This morning I read there was a lady who was 1.70 m, and she made 14 centimeter legs longer, like an operation thing, just to get 1.84 m. For 8 years it took for operations, and now was a final getting out the metal and thing. And yeah, so much about beauty ideas, Twiggies in the 60s and all that one. Yeah, that's French fashion industry. Everyone wants to be perfect, but for who? Not for themselves, just for the next lover or audience. So, some more questions. Enough ridiculous painting of humanity. Then thinking one can expect something from this craziness. Huh? It's really like a psychic hospital. And the doctors are the most sick. Yeah. Ukraine, huh?
Sure. There is a feeling that I find hard to be be with, and that is tension. And I find it a bit harder to be tense when there's someone around me, like someone nearby. It's hard for me to be with that. Then, to top it up, when there's someone who's also tense around me, I find it hard to be with that. So as a person who knows how to be with hopelessness, restlessness,
You cannot be.
eternity.
No, you cannot be with restlessness. You can be restless, but you cannot be with restlessness. In restlessness you don't exist. In hopelessness you don't exist. In timelessness you don't exist. Only in time or no time there is me, but not in timelessness. Neither time or no time, you don't exist. In tension or no tension, you can be, but in tensionlessness, you cannot exist. You need opposites. The me needs always opposites. And then the opposite is always better than this side, or the other shore is better than this shore, and no tension is better than tension. It needs one who defines tension. What is tension? And so it needs an owner of tension or no tension, a preference. And without a preference, you cannot exist as me. So, and that's intentionlessness. There is no me. Only when there is me, there is an intention of comfort, trying to avoid discomfort, like your tension, trying to avoid tension. So you need tension to exist, because you create an opposite. So the me can only exist in opposites. So you're looking always for opposites, for discomfort, because without discomfort you cannot exist. Only in the opposite of the idea of comfort and discomfort, you can be a person, a me who has a preference. And then you think a natural tendency is comfort. But the tendency of comfort is discomfort. They come together as a pair. You cannot divide them. It's like day and night and good and bad. All of that is needed for me. That the me can exist in this world of differences and separation. So you cannot exist without separation. You need to make oneness and separation, because even oneness is separated from separation. So oneness even is, you cannot get without separation. Separation and oneness comes together as a pair. So even striving for oneness, you create separation instantly. And trying to, without tension, you create an intention.
Oh, so there is tension in intention.
Yeah, you have the intention of no intention. So there's still tension.
Yeah.
And you cannot get rid of it as a me. As more as you like, you create tension. As more healthy you get more sick. Yeah, because trying to be healthy is sick already. It's a sickness of seeking health. It's being sick. Because you confirm someone needs to be healthy. That's a sickness of me who needs to be healthy. To be and has a preference of health. That's a sickness. You can only experience this, the whole body experience of being born is a sickness, it's a disease. Only diseases are born. It's a dis-ease. You cannot find ease in a dis-ease. Whatever you experience is dis-ease. So even awareness it's not comfortable enough, because there's a root of ease and dis-ease. So even awareness is the root of differences. So the awareness I already is the root thought I, the awareness I, even without I, then already the result of awareness comes as I am, and then the body and the comfort and discomfort, because there is awareness. All this Trinity. And that is, you cannot escape. But but you want to always be in the better place, where there is no tension, and that would be... Maybe you even think, oh, if I would not have a body, then I would be better off. If I would not have a mind, if, all this, if. But now it's too late. Now you have to be what you are with all that disease. If you make your comfort depending on the absence of this disease, of the discomfort, this is dependency. And this dependency already you suffer by. You want to be free, your longing is always for freedom. And you will not stop until freedom is there. But as more you do for freedom, you depend on the idea of freedom. It's such a perfect trap. All the time is absolute perfection. There's only perfection, because out of the perfect life, only in perfection it's realizing itself, living in perfection. So even the traps are as perfect as you. You cannot avoid to step into your next trap because they are self-made. And you are even then trying not to step into the next trap is the next trap. It's trap, 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 trap by trap. It's all self-made. Hey mate, you are self-made. You know what to do. It's always you're totally absolutely responsible for what is and what is not, because you are that. But you don't have to justify anything to anyone. If you're absolutely guilty for everything, self-guilty, no need for justification. If you're guilty anyway, okay, I wasn't. If you don't know anymore what you have done or not done, okay, I did it. Why not? But no person can take that. This personal guilt is hell. Being absolutely guilty, being that what is, there is peace. It's always there. There's only peace and war in personal guilt, in my doing, in my action. So what to do? And I just talk about that what you cannot not be, which is absolute that, which is realizing itself as whatever is there. There is no second. So your life is out a second, and this is your way of living. In all the possible traps and bullshit, whatever you call it. Shit happens. No way out. So, you're very exquisite. Strangled by yourself. Catch me if you can. Yeah, but so saying that, I know this will never be for masses. This only people sit here because they cannot help to sit here. No one wants to hear that. Everyone has an idea of beautiful enlightenment and always happy, all the time happy, and always comfortable, and always in awareness of himself and in the now, and nothing ever happened, blah, 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 and no aging, being the unborn, even being born, unborn. Even if that, whatever, being unborn is one too many. One who is unborn, even that is too many. Then you are special again. Then you have to keep that being unborn. Crazy, huh? Heidi, are you unborn? They have here the holy born here. Fatherborn. Fatherborn is hell. Fundamental Christians there.
Army.
What?
Army?
No, Paderborn is fundamental Christians. Black as you can get. Black souls. Bishop city, Paderborn. No, I can just, there will never be any peace you can experience. Be happy. And worry may be happy because you cannot stop worrying. Worries happen by themselves. Wars happen by themselves. So worry and be happy. So this schizophrenia, you worry, but by no worries you can get what you are. But still you have to look. Still you have to. There will always be sorrow. Worries and sorrow and sadness. This is one part of you. The other one is the opposite, not being sad. But you cannot have one without the other.
Is it possible to stay closer to zero? So like
To what?
to stay closer to zero, so like not
You cannot get closer. No, closer is,
too
to be close is too far away. Then it's even more hell. I'm close to the truth. I feel it. I'm closer to life. And then it burns you. No. There is no closeness, because for closeness it needs the idea of two, of separation. So even by thinking you are close, you confirm separation. So if you like it or not. Whatever you do or don't do is confirming that something has to be done, or being close or distant or anything. It's all the stupidity of ignorance, and you cannot escape it.
So be stupid and be happy.
Yeah, be ignorant and be happy. They call it what's called blissful ignorance. Not knowing what you are and what you're not. That's a blissful ignorance. The nature of knowledge, which is ignorance. Because knowledge doesn't know knowledge. And the moment one knows something, there is no knowledge. That's just fiction. In knowledge, no one can exist. So knowledge even cannot exist in knowledge. Because for knowledge there is no knowledge, and for self there is no self, for life there is no life. We can just give it a name, but life doesn't care. That's carelessness I'm talking about. You can put it down, you can make anything out of life. It never complains, it never... Call me shit, call me anything, call me whatever. This carelessness. Because it doesn't need to defend itself, because there's no one who owns life. So there's that what is life who needs no justification of existence and no defense system. But if you know the truth, you have to defend it all the time. Then it becomes your religion. Then you have a God. Then you fight for your God, for your standpoint, for your... So what you call the absolute self, or that what is your nature, never needs to defend itself. It is by nature what it is. And you cannot change it in any way. It's living by changes. It's living. Living is experiencing changes by experience, but life. So you always look at the wrong place. It doesn't mean there's a right place. Even the right place is wrong. You're always misplaced. Misplaced and misplaced. Couple. And it seems like it's in a way quite hard if you see your baby suffering in front of you because it cannot get used to the eternity. Because in eternity it cannot be. And you know you have to kill it. But it is your baby and you love it, but you know it has to die. Oh. Crazy, huh? But love hurts. What can you do? Even that hurts when you see, your beloved body, your beloved baby, your beloved consciousness. It's permanent changing, you cannot keep anything. I have to lose my baby. Or you enjoy, one day you are gone. Thanks God. Francine, one day you are Francine again. When Asuya is gone. Oh, not. Shalaba, huh? It's meant to hurt. Love is meant to hurt. Loving something hurts. Because you know already you will lose it. Especially good things hurt most. Precious things, my precious self. One day it will leave me. Yeah, the self is already. So even the idea of self, you're so fucking in love with the idea of yourself that you're already afraid that one day it will go, myself will leave me. What a stupid thing. Huh?
Yeah.
But that's the way it seems to be. You're so in fuck with your imaginary self that you're afraid that something what doesn't exist leaves you. Isn't it crazy? I like it. What a perfection. And no way out. Try not to love your imaginary self. Even that is out of love. No escape of love. You cannot not love yourself. And by loving yourself, you're passionate about yourself. And then by that, you already suffer. There will be no end of suffering and passion. But maybe you will never get used to it. Even by trying. Huh? I don't need to be used to it. There's just no fucking way out of it, that's all. But I will never get used to it. No need to get used to it. Absolute fucking no way out of being that, and by that shit happens. Why can I laugh about it? I have no idea. It's like Galgenhumor.
This sadness, who is that have this sadness, this...
There is no ownership of sadness. You just are that what is sadness, experiencing sadness. Then you are sadness. When there's joy, you are joy. When you are that, you are that. You're always that what is that. But you don't own it. There is no me in sadness. My sadness doesn't exist. There's sadness, yeah. And there's joy, yeah.
Okay.
Or there's health. Or there's sickness. But try to find one who is healthy.
Yeah.
If you look for it, it's gone. If you really look, where is he? Just, where is this imaginary I? If you really put your light on it, it's gone.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
exist.
like identification make more like the ego is coming to pick up this like my sadness.
No, you want to end sadness because then you want to control it out of love. That you cannot escape either. This ownership idea of love, wanting the best for yourself out of love. Start part of imagination. It's just like what to do. You cannot stop it. That's the way you live yourself. Loving and hating comes together. There will be a point in time you start hating to love yourself. Then you become a seeker, trying to find a way out of love. Out of love. Just shifting from one side to the other. But the main thing is you try to avoid yourself. And it's futile. You cannot avoid yourself. You cannot avoid to be what you are. But trying to avoid what you are, that is me. Then there's misery. Self-guilty. Because you want to avoid whatever. So you want to avoid the void, the absence of self. So So you want to put the self in the absence. So you want to avoid the void. And by trying to avoid the void, you create all possibilities of filling up the void. What a stupid thing, as if you need a fullness to exist. You are as much in the void as in the fullness, or form or non-form, all of that. It's crazy, but you cannot escape your craziness itself. You are crazy for yourself. Fantastic. Crazy for yourself. Haunting. You're haunted. The hound of Baskerville. My basket is empty, I have to fill it. Yeah, Maya. I am now today being a Maya.
Black and yellow.
Not
very stripy though.
Dortmund. Borussia. Black and yellow.
I'm wondering, seeing that this is being alive and taking oneself to be a person as a narcissistic confusion. But now we have all this knowledge from the psychologists that narcissism is very widespread. But why doesn't it encompass the normal narcissistic tendency of taking yourself to be a person? Why don't?
Yeah, but it starts taking yourself as awareness is the beginning. How can you not? When what you are becomes aware to be, that starts the schizophrenic experience. Very early. And where is the awareness, schizophrenia starts. There is experience of two. God being aware. Two gods.
But it's not recognized as a disease.
Yeah, but for me,
Yes,
I tell
from
you. There's a disease starts.
Yeah.
The sickness. From there the sickness starts, and the sickness creates a seeker. It's not a seeker creates a sickness. The sickness of awareness creates a seeker. From that awareness comes an I and then M. Aware, I am.
But why doesn't balance it itself out? Because doctors tell us that homeostasis, the body wants to be
there's
in
no
good
need.
health, but the spirit obviously doesn't.
There's no need of balancing anything. I think that what you are is having fun with everything. As crazy it gets, as better.
As what? As crazier it gets better?
Crazy is fantastic. You're so crazy.
Yeah.
No, if you have no idea of what is not crazy and what is crazy, this is all fun. It's all
free.
No, that's why in India they call it a gay lord. The joy, the gay lord. And out of joy, only joy is rising. This is the joy of God. God enjoying himself. There is no sadness. There is even joy of sadness. There is joy of joy and joy of sadness. Or you call it shanti, peace. Out of shanti, only shanti is rising. Shanti, shanti, shanti. That's a famous thing. Joy, joy, joy. So out of goodness, only goodness is rising. This is the goodness of God. Here, what you just experienced, this is the goodness. The goodness, the crazy goodness of God. Yeah, I tell you, you don't have to believe it, but
I wouldn't mind, but I mind.
No, just see, be what you are, and this is the joy of God, and enjoy yourself, because I can just repeat it, enjoy yourself, because there is no other self. And if you don't enjoy yourself, there will no one else who enjoys you. And it will take a while, infinite while. This will be eternity, the joy of eternity. Come on, and in joy of eternity, there's sadness and there's joy, but the nature of sadness or war and peace and joy is not different. In both you're enjoying yourself as that what you are, because you have no idea about differences. You have no judgment. It needs one who may have the preference, but God has no preference. And your nature has no preference, so Renz or no Renz, doesn't matter. Maybe God has a preference. No, I hope not. Otherwise he should not have sitting here. Prefer. No, just the nature of existence has no preference. There's an absolute acceptance, and it doesn't need to accept anything, because only acceptance is. So the problem is there was never any problem. But you need to create one to exist as a me.
Yeah, that friction is necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you be without your problems? You wouldn't exist. So, you know, plem plem. Problem. Problem. It's all problematic. We have to solve some problems. What would you do if there would be no necessity of solving problems? Or if there would be no knots to open? Wow, that freaks you out if there's no problem to solve.
That was exactly my reaction to the first ever talk on non-duality I went to. I was like, our problems aren't dealt with here. What's going on? This is pretty superficial.
Yeah, it's
But I
all
felt great.
artificial. You're fishing for art all the time. It's all artificial. Superfiction. Like then you say, but my life is different. Well, Anasuya, it's not so easy to enjoy Anasuya. Huh? It's quite an issue.
You need a tissue?
It's not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. It needs a little difficulty. It's the most common cult on earth, the difficult. Everyone is a member of that cult, of being difficult and complicated. The complicate. You know, in the new movies always, someone asks, why is it? It's complicated. Difficult. We have to cultivate the difficult. The biggest religion on earth. Difficult. Culture. The worst thing, having a culture. Cultivated. He was a very cultivated person. More ethically and moralistic, clean, politically correct. Pah. That's why I like Trump in a way. He gives a shit about his reputation. Doesn't matter what he does, but this carelessness, not caring about, a little bit he cares too, because he cares about that he is careless. But that is not.
No, I think he cares about that he's liked.
Yeah, but there's enough people who like him.
So again, but it's this narcissistic thing.
Yeah, but everyone is narcissistic.
Absolutely.
In a family, in your certain friends and thing. Maybe it's just, if you're honest, you are totally narcissistic. Narcissism. Laugh for yourself and needs attention all the time. Looking always in your mirror and being in love with your mirror. And if you age, then the love turns into something else. Then the Zen Buddhism say, what was your face before you were born? Very famous pointer. So be the face before you were born. Have the face, the facelessness before this disease came to you, this body. Then sensation in the circus of life, so many sensations and animals and beasts and directors and clowns. Full of it. The most gurus are clowns. All of them, actually. Circus Renz, even in Amsterdam. There's three different circus, three brothers, one in Berlin, one in Amsterdam, one in Vienna. Circus Renz. I always get emails from communities, oh, your contract is ready. I said, what contract? Because I have one email called Renz Berlin. I made renzberlin@gmail.com. So they all send me some contracts and things. In spite, I always send back, I'm not Circus fucking Renz. You're not Renz?
Who are you?
Here are the 3 monkeys you ordered.
Free monkey?
3 monkeys.
No, it's a Ford monkey.
Oh yeah.
That's the most famous. What was a Ford monkey doing?
Smartphone.
Huh? Smartphone, yeah. Only self in love with his smartphone. It's totally gone. The one, the here and the light, but he is smartphone. He is really gone. And the world now is looking at this little. Before it was bigger, like a 40, 50, 60 inch or 70 inch, bigger. Now they look at this, and even in bed they look there and there, they watch movies on this little, smaller. And always in my pocket. All the 500 television channels, and I could watch day and night, but now our football on a small screen. Yeah, Bucharest. Something from Bucharest. Yeah, I'm self-guilty. I'm always answering all the questions before that. Then I'm complaining that no one asked anything anymore. Never-ending story, huh, Belden?
Yes, it's true. We're speaking about something people, I think, had thought or questions we plan to ask you before we ask.
Coming,
Yeah.
sitting here.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, it's an old thing that say, oh, the moment I sit here, all the questions are gone.
No,
If I would say that at the moment I sit here, there are no answers.
you are answering the question.
Huh?
No, I explained myself wrongly. You answer the question before the question is made.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh.
That's my. Then I complain that you have no question anymore.
Yeah, because you are answering them before I ask.
Yeah, I'm too far. I'm rapido.
Yes,
Vit.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I'm cannot wait. I'm like the rabbit and the eagle. What's called? I'm here already.
Speedy Gonzalez. Very strange.
Chop. Yeah, I need to have more patience. I have to work on it.
More patience.
Doctor,
Huh?
I need more patience.
I need more patience. More patience.
That's why you went to Pyrmont.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by patience. Yeah, Monday morning is a monster show here. Fantastic, I like it. It's worse than what you can imagine.
Today in the park.
On the way.
No, that's already, yeah, stretching and some Tai Chi guy there and some there. That's okay, but if you look to the wall, then Monday morning.
On the way to the doctor.
Yeah, so they all meet in the waiting.
Yeah, but
Sounds good. waiting for. Even if they have nothing, they just go in case there is someone.
Contact.
On the way to the doctor, I feel something. There must be something. And the doctors here, they just say, I'm just writing recipes, and that they go to the pharmacy, and they have the daily shopping, and getting some pills, and one day Rossmann. When two people meeting here, Rossmann, yeah, I was already. Oh, I still have to go. But not knowing why. Just being in the shop, then they may remember, oh yes, that I could maybe. And then, wow. Shopping is fun. Especially because you don't need anything, you go shopping, right? Yeah, right. Even to try to enjoy everything is impossible for a person. But don't worry, you already enjoyed. You don't have to worry about it. You will be enjoyed, whatever. Belen in Spain.
This is already chopped.
Shop?
I mean,
No, I shop your head back because I leave your head as it is, and that is shopping your head. No one needs your head.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah, not even you.
Not even me. Yeah.
No one cares about your head, not even you. That is really shopping your head.
Yeah.
Nothing has to go
Makes
for that to be. Otherwise, oh, my head has to go. Come, take me.
Yeah, you're right.
No one wants it.
I always step in the next trap.
Yeah. It needs some weight, some importance.
Exactly.
For something has to be done. Something has to go. I'm too much. Am I too much? Existence. Come on, I'm too much. Take me. I'm too much for you. I must even be too much for you. Can you bear me? Can you take me as I am? I cannot. Come on, take me. And the existence, what do you want from me? I don't even know you. No one cares about if I am or not. Not even me. Wow. Imagine you can be a sinner, a pedophile, you can do, and no one cares. God doesn't know any pedophile or murders or whatever. It's the worst you can imagine. He doesn't know what's bad about it, if you ask him. It's part of life, come on. Only from your position maybe it seems to be. But who are you anyway? To define what is good and what is bad. So who is judging? Judgment Day.
That's the judgment day.
Yeah, no one is judging you. That's the Judgment Day. What would you do if no one is judging you?
That's the worst.
Fuck, I did everything for nothing. I was a mass murderer for nothing. God doesn't even care what I was and what I have done or not done. Fuck. I did my best and it was not good enough. I was holy shit. I did everything, God, whatever. I went to Himalaya, became a hermit, did that, became a White Lotus Brotherhood master and thing, and now you don't care? Fuck. Crazy, huh? The biggest guru ever and the biggest Sadguru from 10 million followers, 20 million, 50 million. And you fucking don't care? I brought you so many believers and you don't care about the quantity of believers? You give a shit about believers, I believe. Crazy, huh? Imagine no one cares about your little doings and not doings and if you're healthy or not. That's hell. That's very healthy. Huh? Hallelujah. Shalaba, no one cares about if Shalaba is sad or not.
No.
Doubting or not doubting. In the moment it always seems to be so important and so precious and thing, but then when 22 years ago there was Ganga Mira thing, they came and then they would call me Swami Puff Puff. Everyone came with some, my inside and this and he again. I went so deep in meditation, I had this deep truth and I had this, and I came back, there is no one. Swami Puff Puff. I like that. I have to repeat that. Next, Swami Puff Puff is inviting for the next Puff Puff. Puff in Germany means Brazil. Auspuff. Swami Brazil. Yeah, I like Joy House. In German it's called Freudenhaus, a Joy House. This is God's Joy House. The whole manifestation is the house of God, the house of joy. And that is, he is his own customer and prostitute. And pimp and everything in the whole house and whatever you can imagine. And there are no other customers as yourself. Get accustomed to it. You are the one and only customer for your own joy house, and all prostitutes are you. And you penetrate yourself infinite times forever. And no satisfaction ever. No happy end. Or so many happy ends, but no end. No end in happy ends. Happiness never ends. So there is no happy end. And you pay yourself all the time, because by paying attention to anything, you will pay attention to yourself. You pay and pay and pay, but you now became stingy. You are a seeker, you don't want to pay anymore. A seeker is the most stingy, micy bastard on earth. He wants to have the truth for nothing.
He wants to have his cake and eat it too.
They have popped into him, put into back and forth and all sides, put the truth into one. Come, I'm ready for you, God, give me. I'm the most precious seeker, I'm seeking truth, I'm seeking you, come on, I'm very chosen and very only, I am worth that you give it to, because I'm seeking only you and not a Mercedes, I'll seek you. Maybe the big joke is like one who wants a Mercedes get enlightenment, the other one who wants enlightenment gets a Mercedes. Fuck, what am I doing with this one? That's a sick humor of existence, of God. I know him. You always get what someone else should have. Sick or something. Why me? I wanted that what our neighbor has. But then you get the wife of your neighbor and say, oh God, thanks God, I was
Take her back.
take her back. No, now you got her. Now it's yours.
Kein Rückgaberecht.
No return. No return to sender. Address unknown. Russia. Enjoying your sadness. No one wants to take it away from you. You can make an advertisement for some pudding, sad pudding. Like a before and after. So. It's 1 minute before and now. Transformation. Pudding. Renz pudding. Put. Advertisement. Before and after, like a hairdresser. Muji can do that. Before and after awakening. There's always this testimonies on the homepage of the webpage and thing. Testimonies of Mount Tralala and thing. God, it's so disgusting. Before and after testimonies. Wow. Yeah, you have to. I enjoy it so much. Testimony is like in a brothel again. Testimony, maybe she can give it to you. Yeah, testimony. Harmonia. They're on all the web pages. There are always testimonies. Before and after. I went with all this tension and thing, and after, I feel so much free and so much released from all the burden of my life. Thank you, Muji, thank you. I never get these things. No, I don't allow anyone to make testimonies on my page. I delete them instantly. That's too much. The same like it's really hard for me to take compliments. I don't like it. I like people to hate me.
Yeah.
That's easier to leave them.
That's too much.
Huh?
That's too much. We
No.
won't give it to you.
No, hate me. No, you hate me so much that you give me compliments.
Neither.
Compliments are just business, you know that. Just to please, to get something out of it. Complimentary is like in a hotel you get a heart on your cushion. Fuck it, and it costs 10 euros more the night. So I don't believe in hearts anymore, especially not on the cushion. Bottle of cheap wine in there and then compliment. But it cost only double the apartment. But we had some wine and oil and things from Lidl for €4.50. Yeah, Ukraine. Mm-hmm. Still tension?
Not at the moment, no.
But you look really cold. Are you freezing? Looks like winter. When I look at you, I start sweating. But she too here. And look with
Yes.
big things and wow.
Protection.
Protection. Mamma mia. Yeah, that's it. It's hot.
Perfect.
Wow. Perfect.
But different.
Yeah, everyone has a different blood circulation.
Yeah.
Mitra, huh? Mountain okay. I wanted yesterday, but we had to have the coffee in the afternoon. It was too late.
Had to.
Fuck. Yeah, I always have to. I have to sit here, you have to sit here, we all have to.
Thank you.
It's not a complaining, it's just a fact. Mallorca gets too hot. Thanks God that I don't come into these ideas maybe to go to Spain or something. I look at the weather report and then I'm saved. Even here it will be 31 on Thursday. Wow.
Last day.
Huh?
Yeah, the last day.
And then it goes down again to 18. 1 week later it's only 17, 18 again. Perfect. Then we have the beginning of July is always 1 week of cold weather, they say.
Beginning of July? Siebenschläfer.
Yeah, and then now 2 weeks ago it was Schafskälte.
Yeah.
Shit
cold.
cold.
It's cold.
Always repeats. Yeah, good. You're from Canada, from where?
British Columbia.
Columbia. British Columbia.
British Columbia. So I would have seen you in Vancouver or Calgary.
No, Calgary I was. Vancouver I just went through, but Calgary and Regina I was talking. And
Unless you went, or did you go to Seattle? Were you in Seattle?
Seattle too.
Oh, so maybe I saw you in Seattle.
I was Seattle, Calgary, Regina, and then in...
What is this vagina?
Huh?
Vagina.
It's a city you call Regina. Or not?
Well, it's Regina, but yeah.
Easier to remember.
It's more home.
Next time I call it Joni. Joni. And then to, what is the big last? Toronto. Yeah, Toronto too. And from Toronto to Boston, then New York, and then Washington DC, and then where was I? It was a whole tour bullshit. Wow. Phoenix, Santa Fe, LA, San Diego, Carlsbad, San Francisco, Seattle, yeah, the whole, making the whole.
Sedona.
Sedona.
Sedona were no talks. But I went there, but no talks. I like Sedona, but not for living now. In the mid-80s it was great. Always went to the painted caves and stuff and sleeping at night there or something, and it was great. And now everything is closed and you have to pay entrance and everything. Wow. Whole America becomes Disneyland. Very expensive, all the things. No freedom anymore. The land of the free? No. Not anymore. Huh? You are free to shop. Everything. Free to pay for everything. No, sometimes I like to, Four Corners or so, I would like to go. Santa Fe. I nearly bought a house in Sedona. 93, 94. Tja. So maybe I would have been there and not here anymore. Could not sit in bad Pyrmont. Would have sit in the Red Rocks, Cathedral Rock and that rock and vortexes. Yeah. Or Palm Springs. Nice climate. For my body would be the best, Palm Springs.
Yeah, dry.
Desert-like, dry.
It's wet here.
Hmm?
It's wet.
Yeah, I'm always there where I don't belong. No, for the body it would be Sedona or Arizona would be great. Palm Springs is best climate.
Phoenix gets really hot.
Huh?
Phoenix gets really hot.
Yeah, but it's close to, and Sedona is 1500 meter high and it's not so hot. And Flagstaff and things.
Flagstaff.
Phoenix is too hot, yeah, Phoenix is. No. It's like Phoenix out of the ashes, burning down to ashes. Yeah, ask me something, otherwise I go have a journey somewhere.
Buying houses.
Huh?
Buying houses.
Huh?
Buying houses.
I always buy houses.
Yeah.
Nearly every week when I have nothing else to do, I look real estate around the world.
What's with that?
Huh?
People have that. What's with the real estate porn? I don't get it.
Just to look and you don't have to buy. You can now videos from inside, outside. It's so amazing what people have an ideas how to live. Wow. And then you're happy that you don't have to live there. Fantastic. And it's a very famous now, like in America, there's programs of renovating houses or buying low, selling high, and renovating and all that. The uplifting there, I think. And this idea is how fantastic. How much work they put into housing. And then you see the tendency, everyone want to rest somewhere and want to find a perfect home and a perfect couple, perfect home, perfect thing. And then I imagine them after 2 years living there.
Oh gosh. Boring.
And in America it's anyway very fun because it's all papier-mâché. It's like just, there are no houses, it's just huts. They look like castles, but they're just, there's nothing, just wood and something between. In Germany everything is rock, stone, for eternity. America is always for temporary, because they're moving so often in the States. Everyone is moving so many times. With this trailer behind and then to the next home. Gypsies. In Germany, you're near, I think 90% get buried where they're born. And in America, it's opposite. Maybe. Yeah. Sweden too. They get burned, actually. Vikings, they get burned. Denmark. Swedes are not Vikings? A little bit.
That's a long time.
Normans?
That's a long time.
Yeah, but long time doesn't exist, I know. It's very famous, this series now from the Sax and the thing, and England coming from the Vikings there, and wow, so many. The television is full of stories about Vikings. Yeah, why king? Why not queen?
Why queen? Why queen?
Why queen?
Brecher.
Oh,
Why queen?
why queen? Why not king?
Yeah, why not king?
You're joking.
Joe.
I like joking. I king. Joking. You must be joking. Good. Diana, huh? Anything from the art scene? Question? No. I'm really not involved, thanks God. No Kassel or documental or anything. In the 80s I was very interested, but now it came and it went. Yeah, something. Nothing. Everyone now the whole manufacturing weapons around the world. It's
Yeah.
getting so crazy, yeah. Before it was less, now it's more again. Now even the Green Party in Germany wants to put nuclear weapons into Germany. That we have a defense system.
That's sustainable.
Huh?
That's sustainable.
Sustainable, yeah. Sustainable weapons. It was always amazing. The Green Party were in the 70s, 80s when they started, they were strolling for peace, throwing stones for peace, demonstrating for peace all the time. And then the first foreign affair minister, Fischer, Greenie, the first he sent soldiers to Kosovo, where was it?
Yeah, they always do.
And then the pictures where he's beating the police there in some demonstration.
Yeah.
And then he bought a house in Grunewald in Berlin. And an interesting story.
Yeah, fishing. And there was in the early 80s when they founded, they made a manifesto or whatever that we have to get more refugees and immigrants to Germany to singing the German blood.
What?
Singen. Verdunnen.
Yeah, singing.
Okay.
Yeah, because that German fascism can never be again.
Okay.
We need sinning the German blood of making whatever. What is more fascism than trying to control the German blood and make God? It's crazy, yeah.
They took on this thought that it is actually in the blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that is fascism. That is not. What is more fascism than the blood thing? Like against religion and nation and Jewish or whatever. This is not. Wow. What is more fascism than trying to sinning the blood?
Mhm.
And thinking it's anti-fascist. The anti-fascist, in that sense, more fascistic than the fascist. Controlling. Humanity, always. I love it. It's so schizophrenia, so. You cannot trust anyone anymore. That you can trust. They change everything as much as they.
We could call ourselves inhumanity.
The what?
Inhumanity.
No.
Why not?
That would be better. No. Humanity is okay.
But we are so inhumane.
No. Then you have an idea about humanity. That's inhumane. You think being human has a different quality. No. Humanity is just beasts. Beastery. Huh? Yeah. And when you're honest to yourself, you know you're a beast. You change your point of view and your standpoint as according to what you like and what is your advantage every day. So everyone wakes up as little Hitler inside. Always wants the best. And everyone knows better how it has to be. That's natural. Because God wakes up in you and God knows best. By nature.
Goes to sleep as a Highlander and wakes up like a little Hitler.
Like a lowlander. Yeah, God is a hit. A Hitler. Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Fast and quick.
Hit me quick. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Rhythmic. No, that's why, and there is no need for excuse. This is just the nature of God knows better in everyone. And I saw, yeah, you too. What? You not?
Do what?
You know better.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Everyone is sure that he knows better. Yeah, wherever you meet, everyone knows better. Especially if you have back pain. And you have back. Oh, true. You always meet doctors. And you shouldn't do that, and you should do that. And everyone knows. Out of God becomes a doctor. Or doc. Where is the doc today?
They left.
Gone?
Sick. The dog is sick. So
The
they
doc
have-
is sick.
They had to leave, go home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Was something was not sick doc. Hmm?
The heart.
The heart?
Vomiting.
It's always the heart. To be a doc is hard. It's a hard life, doc's life. Yeah. It's a tired
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
What happened?
I always try to
Spirit.
do what?
You make us tired.
I make you tired? No. You get tired because you want to understand what I say. It's not my fault. I try my best that you may get something, but by you trying to get it, you miss it. Then you get tired.
Got that.
Huh?
Got that. I think maybe not. Oh, wait, did you really mean
I always tell you there's nothing to get, and that you want to get.
Yeah, that's our deal together.
Huh?
That's our deal, that's our...
Yeah, but that is a greedy bastard inside who gets never enough. He wants to get it, have it, owning it, keeping it. And I can 1,000 times say you can never get it as you are it already, and you will never have it. But still you want to have it, out of love, and love makes you greedy, out of, you think, oh, but I love myself, what can I do? I want to know myself, yes. Okay, suffer.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, oh, I'm generous, suffer more. Suffocate. Suff. Yeah, but it's crazy, yeah?
So love yourself and know yourself in the same trap.
Yeah.
Is what I thought.
You always try to own yourself, to embrace yourself. Even. I try to embrace myself. I embrace existence, me. You can maybe embrace a tree, but not existence. A bracelet.
Brace.
What?
Brace.
The airplane.
Bread?
And the airplane, the emergency cry.
What's happening? Brace.
Breeze.
Brace.
Bread?
Brace.
Brace, embrace.
Brace.
Bread?
Zahnspange.
Huh?
Brace. Zahnspange.
Bracelet.
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 Catch you.
Cow pat.
Corpus.
Or cow pie. It's in Kuhfladen.
Cowpet. Cow pie. Cow cake.
Kuhfladen.
Kotan.
Kuhladen.
Fladen.
Cow shop.
Is this was what Monty Python and the friends were doing back in the 70s? Sitting
Yeah,
around
just-
talking like this?
Just talking nonsense. That is good company. If you ask me what is good company, you can talk bullshit, shit chat, and everyone enjoys himself.
No filter.
No expectation of any quality or level or anything, just chit-chatting. Talking bullshit, and no one minds. That is good company. God talking bullshit and gives a shit about what he is talking about. What are you talking about? Walkie-talkie. Yeah. And from that you get tired. No, normally from chit-chatting you get do-do-do-do-do-do. I try my best.
Last 5 minutes.
What?
To lighten us up, last 5 minutes.
For me it's all bullshitting.
Yeah, for you.
But you want to make something out of it, not me.
It's not in the words. It's not
What?
in the words.
What?
Not in the words.
Not in the word? Not in what?
In words.
In my words? Taekwondo? What? Shit chat. For me it's all such shit and under. Yeah. That is alchemy. When you recognize yourself in all shit you can experience. That's called Sat Chit Ananda. The happiness of being shit and not to care about to be shit.
To be that.
Hmm?
And to be that about it.
Shit sat.
Yeah. Shit that.
That's the problem is for everyone, if you don't want to be shit and looking out of the shit, then it stings life. Be shit, and shit under shit.
Nose is closed.
Shit chat. No, don't close your nose. You have no nose being shit. Only when you know you have a nose, then it stings. The moment you have a nose, it stings. When you are full nose. You get nosy, clousy. No, but that's when you are what you are that what is, call it whatever, energy, life, and things then it's, but the moment you are apart, you want to know yourself, you imagine to be apart from it. Then you depart from your nature. And then you long to be, but as more you want to be going back where you come from, you confirm that someone is there who needs. So whatever you do from that moment, it's futile. It's too late. But you cannot not try, because your longing is so strong, and your discomfort, and your preference of comfort starts so immense. Yeah, and I talk out of experience. Out of what else can we talk? Yeah, good. So 5 o'clock for the next tired session. Do something. Go swimming. Go come or have more cake, more coffee.
Go to Rossmann.
Go to Rossmann, get some cream.
Shop
Enthaarungscreme.
Bei Rollator.
Enthaarungscreme ist gut für verstopfte Abflüsse. Für die Dusche. Ja. Heißes Wasser auflösen, reinkippen, Stunde später.
Sounds like shop made of his recipe.
Yeah. At least I give some good advice, at last. How to unblock the symph. What?
Oh, he has a question.
What?
Mit der Enthaarungscreme, das habe ich nicht kapiert.